Hey guys, Roman and Reaper here, just back with a quick shoot video. As you can see, but the Halloween t-shirt, yep, it's horror time, and well, it's slasher time as well, because it's Scream 6, aka Scream Part 6, Ghostface Takes Manhattan, if you know, you know. But very excited for this one. I really enjoyed the last Scream film Radio Silence directed. I rewatched it the other day and it holds up super well. It's a lot of fun. So I'm very excited to see what they have in store for us, especially with it being moved from Woodsboro to New York. So I'm not going to waste too much more time. I'm going to head in, get my snacks, get my seat. I'm ready to watch Ghostface slash up the Big Apple. I've got my popcorn and a small Fanta plus a small bag of minstrels, ready for Scream 6. So yeah, Scream 6, just got back from seeing it. This is an interesting one for a couple of reasons. Number one being, the major jump up in setting from Woodsboro to New York. And number two is the first time in the franchise's history that Neve Campbell has not appeared as Sidney Prescott. You by now are aware of the whole pay dispute, but can the franchise actually stand on its own 2 feet without the appearance of its original final girl? Let's find out. So the film is set a year on from the events of the previous one. Sam and Tara have moved to New York along with Chad and Mindy, calling themselves the Core Four, when all of a sudden a newer, deadlier Ghostface appears and it begins targeting the group, not only to expose Sam's connection to Billy Loomis and expose her for what she's really done, but also to finish Richie's stab movie. So I enjoyed the last Scream film. It is a lot of fun, and I rewatched it the other day in prep for this one, and it's held up really well. It's just a good, solid, fun requel. And this time around, the film takes a much darker direction, and wow, it really works. This was a bloody good film. Pun not intended, by the way, but yeah, I really enjoyed Scream 6. This could possibly be near the top of the Scream franchise ranking. We'll wait and see though. As I mentioned just there, this film takes a darker and more violent approach, and it pays off so well. Because we have met these characters and we've grown attached to them over the last film. You really feel that sort of urgency and tension when they're in immediate danger from Ghostface. It's genuinely tense stuff, and because you already have that inbuilt investment, and seeing them, develop more here, you really want them to come out okay. Not least Chad and Mindy, they've made the jump up from sort of fun side characters in the last film to genuinely being central to the story, and it works so well. They are extremely entertaining. They really bring the humor. And of course, how could I go without mentioning Sam and Tara, you know, our two leading ladies. I, re- I really felt invested in their journey, and I really wanted them to come out. Well, not least because the performances are really good. Like Jenna Ortega, as you expect, is great, and Melissa Barrera actually makes a big step up in terms of her acting. Like I didn't mind her performance in the last film, to be fair, but she is like so much better here. She obviously kills it. Again, pun not intended. And it's because of this you have that investment in the characters, and when Ghostface appears, it has impact. You know what else has impact? The kills. Oh my god! When I heard that this was like the most violent Scream yet, I I was hoping they'd live up to it, and yeah, sure enough, they did. There are some genuinely really entertaining sequences here. That there's a really fun like opening scene which very cleverly like sets the tone for what's to come. I won't spoil it, but it is very clever stuff. There's a really fun scene setting up bodega, which is yeah, peak tension building. And oh my god, that ladder scene. And there's another amazing tension builder scene on a subway. Like all these sequences are bloody firecrackers. They are just really, really good. They bring the tension wonderfully, heightened thanks to emotional attachment to characters, and they deliver on the gore. Oh wow! And it also helps as well. The film is shot extremely well and has some very clever like camera techniques to reflect what's going on in the scene. It's pretty peak stuff. So yeah, stylistically, it's great as well. It's got a solid score as well and a good soundtrack. Yeah, plenty of fun little needle drops. I gotta admit though, the whole meta, rules thing, the franchise's whole MO is kind of beginning to get a bit stale. They're kind of straining to include it here, and so they do include it, but it feels kind of half-hearted. But putting that little like niggle aside, wow, does this film deliver on the finale? Oh wow, 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 wow! I, this is where like I say the rules thing, yeah, it feels sort of feels sort of stale and they're stringing included here. They do utilize it well with the with the legacy characters are just as expendable thing, which again, these great sequences. But the finale really delivers because it ditches this rule set and actually goes way more personal with how it delivers its reveal. I won't spoil the reveal itself, but it's handled extremely well and actually does a really good job of subverting expectations. Where in the previous film the reveal was kind of obvious, they handle it so well, and that finale, oh my god, it's it brings everything that the film has been building up to for the first just to ahead with the gory tension building and the emotional stakes just meeting right in the middle for something genuinely potent and satisfying. It is so much fun. Oh my god. And yeah, I think that's about what I want to touch on with Scream 6 before I get into spoilers. Because, I'm not going to get into spoilers here. This is a spoiler free review. What else do I have to say? Oh, yeah, the legacy characters. Their inclusion was very good. I did enjoy seeing the return of Kirby Reed. Her her whole arc in this one was very entertaining, and I like how they built on her character from Scream 4. And yeah, that's all what I have to say about Scream 6. This absolutely improves on Scream 5. It has such a genuinely great time. It is, yeah. In fact, I'm gonna say it, I think this might actually be the best Scream film. Yeah, overall, Scream 6, gonna give it a 9 out of 10. God damn it, I loved this film. So yeah, let me know down in the comments, have you seen Scream 6? What did you think of it? What did you make of the reveal? Well, again, into spoilers. What did you make of Kirby's return? And would you like to see more adventures from Sam and Tara? And what did you make of the post-credits scene? Let me know that down in the comments. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up button if you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe button if you're new. And don't forget to turn on post notifications so you don't miss an upload.